Drop your cocks and grab your socks. Today's Sunday, divine worship at 0800. Get your bunks made and get your uniforms on. Police call will commence in 2 minutes.
Hello, everybody. What's going on? Been on a long break. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving weekend. I actually got to go visit my brother and his kids. Had a lot of fun. Had a lot of good family time. It was pretty awesome. Gave me a new perspective on stuff. So figured I'd do a video. And I know there's one of my buddies who's probably my closest buddy is gonna give me shit for doing a video, but whatever. I think it's more important for us to stand up for our country than sit back and just let everything happen. And no matter what platform or whatever, I think everybody needs to be doing what they can. And not that my channel is gonna make a difference or anything like that, but maybe it will. I don't know. I know the country's going to shit, and it seems like nobody gives a crap. And they're gonna be voting on the NDAA and the continuing resolution here to raise the debt limit, and nobody gives a shit because it's the holidays. And of course, ignorant asshole liberals here in Oregon gave up our Second Amendment rights and voted for ballot measure 114, which basically as of December 8th, you're not going to be able to buy a gun unless there's a court case. It's a suit that's filed by Oregon Firearms Federation and one county, which I'm like, I can't believe out of all our counties, only one county's on this lawsuit, and then a Salem gun store to get an injunction to stop this, because basically you will not be able to buy a gun without getting a permit to buy a gun. And to get a permit, which is unconstitutional, you have to take a class provided by the police department or sheriffs, and they don't have this set up. And so the gun stores are kind of up in limbo, and nobody's out there doing anything. I'm trying to talk to people here I know in Oregon and get them motivated, but it's just the apathy is just ridiculous, and apathy never wins any kind of battle. So anyway, that is what's going on here in Oregon. They did pass another ballot measure that's it was called the end of slavery in Oregon, which it's like, didn't slavery end in 1865? Yeah, but there you got some crap written in there where now Oregon taxpayers are going to have to pay inmates $15 an hour to work. So yeah, great job. Just another reason to leave Oregon here. So which I'm inching closer and closer to leaving this shitty state. If what happens with 114, if the judge doesn't put in an injunction to stop unconstitutional law that the citizens just passed. It wasn't through our legislature, it was the citizens, because we have that in Oregon. That's going to be my trigger, be like, piss off, Oregon. I'm out of here. 30 plus years here in Oregon, beautiful state, but bye-bye. See ya. Have fun. On a separate note, I just can't understand people on social media. I'm going to go after the YouTube people for sure. I mean, there's certain channels that I used to watch. I don't watch anymore because I just got tired of them complaining and never providing any solutions. It's just reporting, which, hey, I got an idea. Go join a convention of states, which I was pushing for a long time, which I don't know. Nobody ever put a comment they joined the convention of states, or we got Free Oregon here. They're not doing much, but I'm still associated with them, and I'm out there every day trying to get people to understand, hey, the country's going to shit. But a lot of people don't care. And I did meet a girl that works at a store. She's younger, and she made a couple comments when she started working there, and I was like, yeah, okay. And I've been talking to her more and more and finding out she's actually probably a closet conservative, which I don't understand why people are closet conservatives. But I just get tired of all these people bloviating on YouTube, and I guess I'm probably guilty of that right now. But 2 years of me and Mouthpiece Media trying to organize stuff and getting involved in groups that, when it came down to, brass tacks, nobody wanted to take the next step. So we kind of, basically said, all right, you pussies, you got no guts, and um, you don't really give a shit about our republic and don't care. And maybe that's the military, in us. I don't know. But yeah, another thing here that's going on in Oregon is, we've had a homeless problem here for 20 years, and they keep spending more money on it and more money on it. And now they're coming up with a different plan. It's every year they come up with a different plan, but it's going to cost more money. Just give us more money and we'll solve the problem. What a freaking joke. I mean, when I was coming back from my brother's, he lives up in Washington State. Let's just say in the, well, it's not greater Seattle area, but it's in the region up there near the Puget Sound. And driving on I-5, seeing all the homeless camps, even up there on the side of I-5 and in Washington State, it's just freaking just disgusting. And it breaks my heart that these people are out there. Yeah, they could be drug addicted, which they need help, and maybe they don't want help. That's the other problem. It's how are you going to solve that problem? But throwing money at it all the time is not working. It hasn't worked for 20 years. So anyway, enough on that subject. And I don't know. I don't know why people just won't get off their ass. I don't know if they're scared or what. I mean, geez, just go to the damn grocery store. I went to the grocery store today, and I was gonna get some pasta, and a box of pasta used to cost 88 cents. It's now $1.75, and not to mention the rail strike that could be happening here. And if that happens, everybody's screwed, man. There's gonna be no chemicals. There's gonna be no oil. There's heating oil. No lumber, no products. I don't know what people are doing, man. I just don't understand why people don't get off their ass. They'll complain all day, but they won't get involved in anything. I can name 5 people that I know personally that have YouTube channels that all they do is bitch, and they never put out a solution, and all they want to do is get on late at night and have fun with their friends and do absolutely jack shit. Not organize across the country, because there's viewers from across the country, which I had too, and a lot of people did not want to get involved when it came to, like I said, brass tacks, getting in the weeds, getting shit done. Nobody wanted to do crap. So, we get the government we deserve. Unfortunately, America is sliding left because they want free shit. They want free shit all the time. And they're not going to stand up. We're going to become China. That's what it's going to be. We're going to become China. And good luck at taking your money out of the bank or buying something that's not authorized by the government. You've used too much gasoline this month. Your CBDC credit card or your debit card or your food stamp electronic payment card doesn't work when you go try to use it because you're not buying the right crap. Good luck with that, people. Good luck with that. And there's pretty much no way out. And the people that say, well, you could trade gold. It's like, well, what if you need... just thinking logically here, what if you need a plumbing issue solved in your house or a new furnace or something like that in your house? Do you think that the company that is going to do the work is going to take silver, gold, bullets, beans? Hell no. They're going to want your CBDC card approved by the damn federal government. And if you don't have that, you're not going to get anything. You're not going to be able to get any services. What is wrong with America? What is wrong with America? That's what I'll probably name this. What is wrong with America? I think I'll end with this topic, and it got reinforced with me when I went to visit my brother because I don't have kids, unfortunately. I always wanted kids. I'm not going to get into that, but my brother has got 4 kids, and they're anywhere from 10 to 18, and just thinking, what kind of a country are we leaving these kids, and the debt we've piled up for them. Not only my generation, but the boomer generation and the greatest generation. Probably not so much, but the boomers and Gen Xers, we've basically voted for all the damn debt that we have now, and these kids and their kids and their kids and their kids are gonna be in debt forever. And we're on an unsustainable path. And if you got kids, I do not understand how you're not involved in politics. And people say, well, politics doesn't matter. It's like bullshit. It doesn't. Everything in your life is controlled by politics, whether it be what type of water comes into your house, whether you can drill a well on your property. You're going to buy a new house. No, the government has to regulate, windows, and you got to have this and you got to have that. And politics does matter, you idiots. I just don't get it. But people are just too damn lazy, and we're not giving our posterity what they deserve. We had the growing up in the 70s, which kind of sucked, but I mean it wasn't that bad. 80s was awesome. 90s kind of, well, I don't know about the 90s, and then the wars and the 2000s and 2010s kind of sucked, but we're at a point of no return unless people get off their fucking asses and do something. Sorry, Mom. But I think this will probably be, maybe I'll get back into doing videos. I'm not going to do politics anymore. I do miss video editing, but I'm just basically on a learning curve here of listening to stuff that actually matters, and people that are actually taking what they know and providing to other people, and having organizations that actually get shit done, instead of bloviating at night, late at night, or during the day. And it's like, well, if you're not up on the news, then you're kind of the problem. You got to know what's going on. You got to know what's going on in politics. And nobody ever said they went to their state website and looked up their CAFR, which I'm not going to get into explaining that, because I have in the past, but not one single comment in any of the videos I've done. It's basically nobody gives a shit. So it's either you stand up or our country's completely fucked, and then guess what? You can deal with it, Buttercup, and let the government control you. And, you're not going to be able to go to the woods and live off the land because you probably don't have the skills to do that. So anyway, peace out, guys. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Try to stay positive. Christmas coming up. Keep an eye on the rail strike. What's going on with that, possibly. And then just keep track of what's going on in your state. And get involved. Do what you can. I call my senators and representatives here in my state, but it takes work, right? It takes work. And instead of watching cat videos or makeup videos or some other stupid Netflix show or whatever, binge Netflix, get off your ass and frickin' make a phone call. Call Congress. Call the switchboard in Congress. Talk to your congressman. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Get other people to do it. Press these assholes. Because we cannot sustain the way we're going in our country. And it's going to be us citizens that allowed it to happen. Anyway, peace out. God bless to all our veterans. Take care.